Big storm knocked my internet out, guys. Good timing. Crazy timing. Right when everything's happening. That's cool. My left hand is just not working. Wow, my left hand is quite literally not working.
Generalizing off of one's spirit.
I have returned.
Just a little
God saw fit to kill me. No, I returned. God saw fit to
Did I
murder
take
me.
your spot?
What? Yes, you. Huh? Any?
Oh. I'm keeping it.
Or what have I missed in the past 5 minutes of brain death? Nothing?
I got yelled at by these assholes.
Truly tragic that I missed it.
So I was going to ask you, before you commit to patrolling, which is awesome, are you rested enough?
I slept in the forest for a multitude of hours. I may retire early tonight, but for a crisis this important, I am awake.
Don't overextend yourself if you don't have to. Kind of a theme today, it seems.
That's unfair. That's unfair for you to say.
Are you overextending yourself as well?
I just simply made a comment about... Possibly. I just simply made a comment about me trying to shirk off the responsibility of attending the council meeting. That's all.
Oh. You attending? Do you sit on the council?
I've become part of the head of medical.
Oh, yes, you took the position, I remember.
Yes.
Have fun with politics.
I think... No. I've got a responsibility. I gotta man the cannon in case the
Truly, indeed. You are also a member of the guard. Truly. And you are the head doctor, and you sit on the council. Truly. Not overextending yourself.
I don't. He already started it. I'm not gonna.
I wish to go speak to. I believe I saw another tango.
Be safe.
Hey.
And Hazuki, there may be something I'd like to ask you at any point in time, but if you're too tired.
There is something I wish to speak to you about as well.
They're gonna kiss.
That's not it. Lumen.
We shall speak later, once things have come down.
Okay.
Death flag, I'm kidding.
Started planning
the excursion to go there and eventually the council took over the plan.
Well, I was hoping, because we can only really spare the day. Yes,
I
and
do
I
have
just
an
like to
idea
take
to kind of reinforce that section. Either dig a little bit deeper and then fill it, and then surround it
The
by
urgency
rock.
seems to rise. Annoyingly around the same time
not
as
sure if
the
we can
migration
make a sort of
pattern of the
like
Andrusala,
cement here
because
with,
everybody
what do you
just
call it?
needs to have their priority deliveries.
Alexa, lower temperature 2 degrees. Alexa, the VOD got split so early. But, hi. I'm checking to see if I see the Enthusiast flying or submerged off the coast a little. Well, hey Nico. I'm checking for the Enthusiast, seeing if
DM
it's
present.
submerged. I'm checking if it's submerged anywhere along the coast or flying around off in the distance.
Got it.
It's underwater, I probably can't see it, unless I'm right on top of it.
Currently, there's no sightings.
No sightings, okay. Thank you. I'll be probably patrolling it a few times. I'm not gonna try. I don't want to know you guys too much with it. But I was requested to do so. There was a flight.
Gotcha. we'll look for you if it comes up then, and if you're in the area, we'll notify you.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
You can also pull me in the Discord. I can sit in another channel to make it easier if you guys want.
Sure.
I'm gonna stay near the docks. I'm gonna stay near the docks most of the day.
I know I'll be able to be handled out of the branch office, so I believe that we have
Okay.
everything we
Okay,
need.
what exactly happened? Should I retrieve the token for completion?
I'm not anywhere off the coast.
I've already brought that top side. It has already been given to
Sorry, what was that?
Against
I scouted
flying
off the coast, and I will be maintaining a scouting perimeter.
No, I held my hand against
Well,
the
up to you if I find
So I
it.
believe everything
Currently,
has
it
been
seems to
brought
have
out,
the-
so given
Okay,
that
good.
we are
Tell the captain here as well. I'm having some headaches at the moment.
remainder of the day,
What is the name?
you are free to spend the rest of the day however it is you wish. Just make sure you are
But yes, everything is
back
inside
here
the open up.
first thing in the morning. We'll be hopefully ready to set out if they
everything is loaded
get to the
inside the EAC
repairs
office.
to the ship
So we're all good
done
there.
in
We
a
can log in and
time.
stuff.
Sounds good to me.
I'll go do a double check probably later today,
Okay,
and then
Well, if you need help,
Something I can do with it.
would gladly help.
Captain?
That's
I'll
his.
keep that in mind.
I
just
am
seems like
maintaining a
it's quite a
patrolling
bit.
perimeter in the air. Currently,
it's
I
quite
have
a
not
bit.
seen any sighting of the Drusilla.
Bare minimum,
Seems to
I'll be
have
able to put out
retreated
a
from the
notice later.
I will notify you.
Excellent.
Wait, sync goods.
That's all I needed to
If you're able to do a check early in the morning the following day, that would be preferable, as that is when we are hoping to depart.
I will scout ahead of you as well when you depart. I check every morning. I will do such.
Excellent. That is much appreciated.
I'll report back to you.
All right.
We can, yeah. That would require regular hunting to get tallow, to constantly keep a supply of soap.
Oh, wow.
We gotta do regular hunting anyway.
The
to keep
storm
us
is mostly
supplied with food.
Yeah.
Wild animals
Ironically,
living in
they're
the skies.
woodland.
Perhaps it is some sort of like outer wild.
Ibsian believes that the shirt going off is a power-up.
My primary, like, ranged
Like I'm back on a
spells
sailing
consist
ship.
of an orb, like a projectile
Welcome to
orb,
Leefside,
or
I
a
guess.
tornado.
Maybe we can start with the idea of that, just to get like something so I can get a range option, if that's possible.
I'm happy to sit and workshop with you.
Especially with the giant
You're like 400
fancy
years older than me, why am I
Leviathan
head
teenager
cutting
going
you?
through puberty that we're dealing
I
with.
like it.
Wow.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That's why it's smashed into our stuff.
Miles, I wish to inform you that I will be maintaining a scouting perimeter for the Enthusiast off the coast. If you need me, I will be near the docks.
Just be careful.
I have the.
I know you've been flying around.
Don't.
I will not
Anymore.
engage it unless it attacks us.
I'd much prefer she did. Also, you're. I know you're practicing your strength down there with your feet deer. But,
So are you.
I guess we. No, I'm not as bad though.
No, you're still down there. You're still down there. When you stand straight up, you're half submerged.
Were you here yesterday for the big fish?
Was that for being some? Ow.
It's a form of endurance training amongst my people. You know,
Ah,
putting rocks on our legs and flying
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
I see.
It is
Well,
quite surprising when we
yes.
take them off and they're so much swifter.
Unless there was some dog is destroyed.
Okay, but you can do that because you're a spirit.
Hibernate like a motherfucker.
Well, it showed up today and
Well, it gave me a nosebleed, though I don't think it's
today and
direct.
tried to attack the
I don't think
boat,
that's
but no one's injured, thankfully.
Hey, that's interesting.
But to answer your question, and it's something I'm going to be addressing to everyone when the magistrates hold the little meeting today.
Oh.
I got a letter from my mother today.
So bashful.
And if I get a letter from my mother, who usually would just show up because she likes to bother me, I know it's important. And she didn't give me a ton of details, but she requested my presence. And if she's sending me a letter, again, it means that there is something that she can't leave for. Oh, she needs me to go out there.
Something wrong.
I could be gone for 2 days. I could be gone for a month. I could be gone for more than a month. I don't know.
Still out there somewhere. Could be
Hopefully not.
And I'm leaving tonight.
You want me to see if what's salvageable at the bottom of the water? It's still daytime, but it's not the brightest. It's still cloudy.
I swam down most of the things.
I'm not touching the water.
Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot
Yeah,
you
yeah,
said
that's the
it.
water.
Fucking lord, their pulls are ripped.
I swam down there earlier, and it seems like everything that was in that shack is destroyed. So
I'm checking out
thank you for the melted
breakfast.
down, probably.
Oh, Ipsum had one.
Well, part of it's red.
Alright, well.
Yeah, that's
makes
the
me
long and short of it.
brains
So,
out.
ideally, I'll be back here within 2 days' time. At worst,
This would be useful for something.
could be longer.
I
We'll see.
can swim down and pull
You
them.
want company on the way over? I mean, I don't mind.
I plan to be here all day today, so I'm probably going to do everything I can tonight. And you know me, unfortunately, I work
I know.
way late into the night. So
Oh, I am very well aware. But I'm saying if you would like at least having company on, to where your mother is,
I won't say
don't
no.
mind traveling with you. Yeah,
I won't say
mind.
no.
Do you,
Mars is going to be out of town for a
do you have
bit.
any duties?
Hopefully not too long,
So
but
while you were gone?
potentially for a bit.
Anything that would lighten your load,
Ooh.
so to speak?
Oh, yeah, it's off now.
I can also help in that regard too, if you'd like, Mars.
Where did that go?
If you need to think.
I've been blessed with a few possible new avenues to approach regarding some of the current affairs that are occurring domestically.
Huh?
Must be the I think they blew the wrong horn.
No, that is the right horn.
I thought that's our danger horn.
For what?
Yeah.
That's
I don't think so.
meeting, right?
Oh wait, no, that's right. The other one's the council one. Never mind, you're right.
There's the horn and then
no,
there's the
no.
bell.
This is a town meeting, an actual town meeting. The magistrates wanted to host a kind of like an awareness sort of seminar and something for the locals to address the townspeople to address the council.
Yeah, we're the
we're the locals.
You wish to attend? Gather in the town hall.
I will be attending parts of it, but I will be maintaining the perimeter.
We blew the horn.
With how many people will be inside, it will be longer now. It'll be best if I keep watch.
Town assembly happening soon. Head inside if you want to attend.
If you need anything, or take care of anything for you, you know, I'm happy to do so.
Town assembly happening soon. I would say to speak to Jade. She will be the one that is taking
I'm nervous.
over more or less before while I'm gone. So she would be the one.
Well, more so if there's anything me specifically to do, let me know.
My knees popped, so I don't know. We'll see.
Understood. Getting you new knees. Understood. We gotta get new kneecaps.
Yeah. New knees, new back, new not bullet-ridden, riddled body. How about that?
There was something else.
Hazuki?
I think they're reading their letter. Alright, I'm going inside. So.
You know what? It makes him fun.
Is that
Of all the fucking
okay, never mind
people
then.
that don't give a shit, he's fun. He's actually
Hi, Layla.
another big fucking fat.
Right. I'm gonna get.
Yeah, Layla.
Fucking drugs.
Yeah.
My God.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that again.
I'm gonna ruffles your hair.
In London. That Tengu was fucking dirty-eyeing Hazuki for her mask. Hazuki recognized the look. She recognized that look.
I cannot English. You know exactly what I'm trying to say, boy.
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
What Damn, under no pressure.
Definitely not the front. Sitting in the front kind of a kid, you know what I mean?
Don't sit there.
I like you, kid.
I would flick your nose if I was tall enough, but I'm not. I am now.
Wait.
Sorry. No, you're fine.
Want my little watermelon cup.
There was a letter on the doorstep. Did that?
Yes, that is.
Do you know who? If someone dropped that?
That is.
Yeah, it's right outside.
How the fuck did it not get attached?
Out of character, are you invisible?
Do you not see the orb?
No, we do not see an orb.
I do not.
There is no orb.
I know who they ant. You will enter.
That's funny. Okay, well, there we go.
Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Seems I got back into town right on time.
I'm sure Tim, you.
Evidently.
I had a suspicion everyone was in here from the fact that it was almost deserted out there, and that never happens unless either something bad happened or...
I was yesterday because it was
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the fuck? I have a fish in my fucking hand. I gotta go.
What? Are you good, bro? That's what that smell was coming from, okay?
He wanted to include the fish in the town meeting, okay?
Why does the fish have a saying in the town?
I don't know. I don't question it.
I feel like he got reminded of something by seeing me, and I'm not sure how.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not questioning it though. That's all.
I feel like I should question it.
I want to fish too.
Where do you want to sit?
I don't care.
She needs to go on a flight to.
The barrels, maybe? Yeah, I was gonna think
In
in
the
that.
corner.
Hazuki doesn't consider herself part of this town. Especially after that interaction. She doesn't feel like she belongs anywhere. Even here. She can't escape that. The meeting is about to begin, Jadesa.
I know, I'm looking for Lens.
Boy.
He is by the cannonades on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Oh. Wow, that was a bad that was a bad thing to happen right at that moment. That look. The judgment. Alexa, lower temperature 3 degrees. Maybe important political information at this meeting. cracks be more visible? I feel like I should have more fragments. Might be a bit too late for that.
Partner or head
Are
of
the cracks
medical
visible on her
alongside
mask?
Kate Logo. I actually don't know his last name, or if he has a last name. You can always come to me if you have any.
Gore.
Ligor Landfist. Okay, thank you.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Oh! You know my job. You know what I'm trying to do to ensure that people stay alive, healthy, and well within this town. And me and by the associates is a part of the medical clinic and a part of any other regard to life and death are always going to give our all to ensure that you remain safe, secure, and most importantly, alive. Come to me if you need anything. Come to any of us if anyone is injured. Thank you.
Next, the Town Defense Committee.
Oh. Additionally, the Committee of Health is down one member. If there is anyone who would be interested, please get in contact with either myself or a current member of the Committee of Health.
I have a healing spell, it just doesn't work very well. I could do that. I don't think that's what that's searching for.
As this one was saying, the Town Committee, Town Defense Committee.
Good evening. I myself, and both Amelia, as you're familiar with, serve as the Defense Committee. We oversee aspects and goals that to be achieved to the betterment of the town's safety,
That's what I'm worried
ensuring that operations that are conducted by the town operate smoothly, and overall try to ensure the safety of the town wholeheartedly.
There is the Committee of Intelligence.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amaris. I service under the Committee of Intelligence alongside Miss Jade. As the name would imply, our role is to look into the threats that could affect Leafside, domestic as well as abroad. And while, yes, we do fall under the greater hegemony of the Empire, our role and duty, first and foremost, is to ensure that Leafside and its people are looked after and taken care of. So we do attempt to assist and help others in addressing matters that are personal, while also maintaining a careful monitor onto various affairs that are going on. So, to keep a long story short, we do our best to help investigate and make sure that the town and its people are kept safe.
Alexa.
So
7-minute
something
timer.
to quickly mention, I received a letter. I will have to step away from the town for an unknown amount of time. Could be a few days, could be upwards to a month or longer. And I just got this information today, so if you need requests or have questions, my constituent over there, Jade, will be the one to address and speak to. So,
Do you know if
I look forward to
the
working with all
guard
of you.
barracks,
Thank you for your time today.
bars have a magic barrier?
I do not believe so, no.
Again, if anyone is interested...
Sick.
I would make sure with Kami-sama, but I don't see any
We
rooms. I've
do
never
have
seen any
one
there.
prospect. We are speaking to them. But yes, that's also correct.
Next is the Committee of Development.
This calls for shenanigans in the future.
Good evening, everybody. I am Elizabeth Rockrose, as many of you have met me. Nakir here is a fellow in the Committee of Development. We are down a member, so if you're interested in development, by all means, come speak with one of us. The goal in regards to the Committee of Development is, as the name implies, the development of the town, that being improving or increasing the infrastructure, buildings that are needed, maintaining the important buildings, the sewers, the farm, the mines, that sort of thing. Obviously, Nakir is part of the Crafters Guild. So, crafts that will help the town and improve the livelihoods of the people, as well as improve production and ease production of various items and products. So if you have any thoughts or ideas in regards to buildings that you feel the town could use or are in need of to help improve the town or improve the chances of the town growing or assisting in what the town is in need of, by all means, come speak with me or Nakir. Obviously, if you have any crafting and what have you, you can obviously speak with Nakir. That about it? Alright, thank you all. Have a good evening.
Lastly is the Committee of the Occult. Though this one does not believe there are any here to represent it. Perhaps if you wish to speak to their duties.
The Committee of the Occult is made up of Arvis, Ignavia, Traildeus, and Otto. They handle, well, it's rather simple, anything magically inclined in the town. That mostly deals in runic infrastructure and otherwise, but again, anything of the magic variety falls under their purview.
That is all of the committees. If any of you have any questions concerning these committees, how any of them were formed or maintained, or have any interest in them, please direct questions towards the committees themselves. Next was a number of development requests. Firstly, the bathhouse requested by Monday. Monday, if you wish to address the town. State your idea.
Wait, we had the thing for the bathhouse.
Sorry, I've never really talked in front of a bunch of people before. I wanted to put solid plans in place for the bathhouse, and also possibly have it be a bathhouse and a wash house for laundry and stuff as well, so we don't have to make it easier. We did have a place picked out. It would be where the kind of where the campfire is, up against the rock part of the wall. We figured it'd be best to keep it in town, because we don't want people going in and out of the gates late at night, and a lot of people are going to want to bathe late at night. We will have to drill down for water there, but it should be pretty doable. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is all right with the location, and if they had any input, I'll put up a little notice that people can write notes or say yay or nay, so we don't have to have a bunch of long drawn out talk about the bathhouse, because I know people want to keep this concise. Another thing was I want to build a clock tower. It would be more of a landmark for the town, something to draw people in. I don't know where to put it yet. A lot of people think I should just put it on the guild house, but I'm open to suggestion, if it does get approved, it's just something I've always wanted to do because clock towers are really cool and they can help people keep track of things. And yeah. I mean that's like a long-term thing. It's not anything to be like immediate. Another thing. We have a lot of people that make things in town. A lot of very talented crafters and of all sorts of varieties, and everyone has a little hobby of theirs that they do on the side that typically makes and creates things. I was thinking that it would be a good idea to, like, either once a month or every other month, have a caravan that goes to the city to sell all of our wares so that everyone in town doesn't have to just wait for the random commission to come in and to make things, and we could just build up inventory over time.
Alexa, shut up.
And take it to the city to sell. It would also be a good way to like drum up business for what we do here. We could make posters to put on like a wagon. That also being said, that we would need to like procure a wagon and some oxen and maybe a few more horses to do this caravan. Whenever we like, if we do it monthly or bi-monthly. But I could give all our crafters like something to work.
She will be drop dead exhausted by the end of the day, by the way. She will probably literally pass out. Just like, the moment she sits down at the end of the day, she's probably just going to pass out. Maybe even mid-conversation with someone. I wish we could adjust our far clipping plane. Maybe I'll convince Ames to give us that option. Well, it'd probably break some things, maybe. Because the edge of the map is right over there.
it could be worthwhile to organize our own.
Got it. I'm good. Let's go ahead.
Anyone talking?
Very serious proposals. Needs to think about them. While she recovers, this one will move on to the next point.
You're a Tengu.
To address, if you wish to speak to the offices of information and external affairs, this would be a good place to start.
What? I forgot what that was rude.
Yes, specifically requesting
Alexa, 7-minute
information
timer.
be shared. Most of what you requested was in regards to foreign affairs, which is not so easily dispersed.
I'm super.
Very sneaky. Look at it, look at it.
The point of this meeting was for internal affairs. We're here in Leefside. If you wish to share information and gather it otherwise in your own time, you are welcome to do so.
You two are up to no good, I know it.
I'm not doing anything. Human-san is merely confiding in me.
Oh, can you spread word around town that we found a hot stone or some sort of... I can't remember what it does, but there was a spirit in the graveyard that we found an artifact with, and it might be good for the hot spa. But I don't remember who the fuck has it.
You found it in the graveyard.
I'm happy to talk to you. And if anybody
It was... Well, we were fucking around and we found like a rune on a fucking porta potty. And then that led to the water fountain catching on fire.
I give everything out as soon as I know.
It was the potty.
Perhaps a town bulletin for something.
The wood outhouse.
The toilet?
Yeah, there was a rune.
Important information.
And
Where?
then
In the
we
graveyard?
followed that to the fountain, and the fountain started boiling. And then that turned into a fire by the bulletin board. And then some weather anomalies started happening, and it led towards the fucking graveyard. And we found something in the graveyard with a spirit that was
And
like
you left
a
it there. The
stone.
graveyard. I am the assistant gravekeeper. This concerns me.
My current concern. This was a while ago. It was a spirit that gave it to us.
Oh.
Because it is
the
end of winter. I gave the stone to someone, and I can't remember who.
Very
dangerously low lack of
Do not know. If you had found it in the graveyard, you should have given it to myself or Azria-san.
And so I just wanted to... I don't believe you were here at the time.
Oh,
it was a couple
months ago.
It was a while back.
Willing to
Yes.
buy meat at a higher price than usual.
I'm gonna go sample the wine.
Comparatively.
How the fuck did you do that?
At the
No,
current
either.
moment, we have no chicken.
Did they teleport?
Very little beef left. All we have mostly is fish. So any sort of hunt will be greatly appreciated, especially, as I said, dwindling supplies of food.
Oh great, we're gonna
Emergency
starve to
rations
death.
are accounted for, at least in terms of a.
Now everybody's gonna be
transport.
attacking with nice
They're
animals.
currently being
It is
held
not
in the
uncommon
town storage
at the end
underneath
of
this
winter
hall.
for food stores to be low.
A few boxes of hardtack, barrels of ale and water. And we're starting on wheat. Some dried meats.
I don't think that's her.
I saw that the ring
To
by
address it all
itself.
more widely, if any of you are willing to hunt and contribute game and meat, Thatcher is willing to purchase it at a higher price than usual. Otherwise, anything you grow in your home is there will be the shortages.
It's not just broken.
To
The fuck are you doing?
topic a little bit as well. The lodge that is located behind the Inventors Guild.
I'm
accessible
trying to see
by
who or
those
what
of
is
the
ringing the
public
bell. We're
wish
sensing it. Is
to
there anything
utilize the
doing
tools
it?
and resources there down below to
GM present. Hi, I heard your question.
I saw the bell ring and there was nothing there. So I'm mana scanning to see if I sense anything ringing the bell.
It looks like there's some light mana in the area.
We have not received any troublesome or otherwise
thank you.
Promising opportunities to gather as a unit to go out. So I would like
What's
to
in this room?
push forth a few
How quickly are
incentives
you
for
ringing this
people
bell?
to go out and acquire food.
I only rang it once.
So you did not just ring it about 2 minutes ago?
No, I was
promise.
drinking one of the bottles of whatever the liquid is in the room because they left it open.
Then there is something
You're not
else with
supposed to be
light
like that, I'm pretty
mana.
sure.
Do you sense any other light spirits in the area? Or anyone else? I sense something with light mana from behind the bell. Or remnants of it. It could be could have been you a minute ago.
I should be listening. I'm sorry.
Luma-san, don't disappear like that.
I have no fucking clue.
For in this one, I'll need a little catch up on what those points were as due to the headache, but I can at least comment on the food situation.
Weird.
I'm gonna dig it.
In regards to the emergency rations, they are not there. Half were used, and the other half were lost due to a storm. So there are no emergency rations. But the general food
we're gonna
supply
fucking
for
die.
the town is at levels of what is expected for towns coming out of winter. Due to a crop that was harvested earlier, we do have a little extra. But obviously that is products that are produced here in town. Obviously, animal produce is obviously low, as that is primarily brought in via merchants. So eggs, dairy, meat, that sort of thing. That is, if we get it from here, it is in low amounts. Obviously the meat that is hunted, or fish, that is quite regular. Obviously we have an abundance in fish.
Get it.
For those, at least just to inform the town of our current stock for animals, we do have 1 male Hagelhorn, 3 sheep, 1 is a male, 2 adult horses, 1 is a male, a filly, 2 ducks, which obviously 1 is a male, and 3 chickens, 1 is a rooster. And that is our current stock in regards to animals. I did have, while I was in Ardmore, I dropped off some money with an associate of mine. They are purchasing some more animals, and they will be bringing them once travel is a bit more amenable to transporting animals. I'm unsure on the specifics of the numbers of what animals they'll be bringing, so there isn't a, set number.
The fuck is this?
I'm not sure what the other points were.
Alexa,
before
shut
that,
up.
As I was suffering from a headache.
Make extra coin.
I'm going.
Running my hands to the general store.
The bathhouse, I spoke to her on, and at least in my opinion, it is a good idea and something I was going to work towards myself once the town was a bit more stable in regards to resource production. We don't have a source of stone, we don't have a consistent major source of lumber, so that is something we'll have to work on. The clock tower, that is obviously something we can look into and find a position for. That will obviously be a down the line things once amenities and needs are established. I believe that's kind of all for the development things, if I recall, from Monday. Okay. Is there anything else that I missed while I was suffering a stroke? Yeah.
That was all the
obviously,
points
if
that
there's any
were
questions or
listed
anything
on
in
the
regards to that
notes.
sort of stuff.
Yes. Yes, this was all of the points that were listed on the notice board. However, as a gesture, if any of you have any final points that you wish to bring up in the moment, this would be a good time to do so. Otherwise, I would like for all of you to be able to return to your lives.
Something that the medical team, specifically myself and Skylar, have been doing recently is making small forms for individuals to submit information about themselves, so we're able to treat yourselves better as well as get information about new individuals faster, so that we can do our work more effectively. We're aiming to release that soon, so keep an eye out on the notice board whenever that does come up.
What I would like to add in regards to that the information in this,
Please raise your voice.
My apologies. My apologies. I would like to add, for this, notes or for this list of specific treatments for townsfolk is that it is
Little nook, found a little cranny, a little area, a little thing.
Where did my letter go?
I don't know.
One moment. I'm going to do as you do and...
That is all. If you have questions, can come to Esmeralda or myself or anyone else who has knowledge of the Veil, like you're over there, etc. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I'm still in the combat model. I'm gonna go over here and swap. Yep.
crates are on the rock over there. Any of the crates
Still
and
in the
cages and
she
are on
might
the
be in
dock
the
right there with
offices
that yellow.
section. Do you know where that is inside the guild?
Which way was it again?
So if you go up those two stairs, if you're facing those.
That is true. However, you should try talking to Esme. She also does rune work. What?
Yeah.
She could do the rune side of things.
Speak with the woman, tall woman,
But we
red
can do the
hair that
rest.
goes
Some
almost
rather
down to
specific
the back of her
requests
knee.
in terms of its makeup.
Okay,
Very
I know
large,
that one.
flowing red hair.
Oh, the one that was staring at us before.
We do also know
Yeah.
Kobold that we could contact that also does
Yeah,
a lot of
Her and
Deeper
the
rune
other
stuff.
gentleman. Best description I can give is he has no shoes.
Thank you.
He's also one of the
Perhaps.
local
Okay.
sewing.
Wherever you were headed.
That when I first came to town, they
Have you
said,
seen where
ironically
Mars
enough,
is
everybody that
departed
works
to?
at the seamstress and the clothes shop.
Have you seen where
Any
Mars?
chance- Did any of you know where Penelope
interesting
is?
tradition.
Yeah.
Office of Information and don't know.
You know what?
Well, she's there. Actually, there. She's the only one that works.
Arigato, Tasa.
So.
Songbird.
No, now I want to look. Now I want to see what everything is.
We're looking at the new rooms. The hallway got longer.
Longer, it's
And
crazy.
you have that.
Whoa.
Sumisa.
Okay, so our room didn't get any changes. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, let's try to help
Oh.
facilitate things a bit.
Right.
'Cause this is an important matter and it means a lot.
Okay, I actually did.
I'd
I don't
like
know if it got
to-
passed along. But I did actually send mail.
Ready to kind of get this going. Oh, hi. Did you see the room next door?
Yeah.
Don't-
What about it?
Yes. Don't worry about it. You can show. We can show afterwards.
Is this a night?
It's very you.
This is not a
We're-
council meeting. We can't
we're,
do this
uh,
for an hour, please.
We're going to be addressing a few matters that revolve
I'm so
around
fucking pissed.
some specific topics that he was requested to speak to the council about. So sort of private for the time being.
So I have more than I just listed there.
Of course.
Really wish
I
to
mean,
say
people can.
I've.
I would say people can come in as long as they're trusted members of the town. And we're going to be
I'd-
talking foreign external stuff
I don't know
for the
if
most
I'd
part.
leave
of
that
what-
to him.
or not.
I'd leave it
Yeah.
to him about what
The whole
you would
point
want.
that he was making was that we should tell the whole town about it. So
Yeah,
I
part
can
of the
do that.
reason why I wanted to bring it towards like an assembly like that was so that people who had questions, had problems that they needed solved, could go up to the stage and present that. Obviously, that opportunity has now slipped past. Who knows if anyone would have taken it? Of course, it's a big step to ask for help, but if we could get that
Yes.
started somewhere, it'd be more
Yes.
than what we've ever had in this town.
Tell you what,
I think-
it's not the greatest, but I'll try to compromise with you, and I will post a notice, and I will inform people that if they need help to ask, especially because some of the matters that revolve, especially foreign affairs, where people have formerly come from, especially what I've noticed, comes with a lot of baggage, and a lot of people want to keep those kinds of things down. So I actually think we may be getting more people by addressing it still openly, but in a less direct in front of everyone manner.
How
if
about
that would please you.
petitioning the council? But
Fair
when
enough.
these people wish for
Yeah.
something, they petition the council and stand before them. It is semi-public, but not fully public.
If it involves intelligence, I'd rather it doesn't.
Oh, I see. Sumisa, I did not realize the context of the situation.
You two can come in if you want.
In that case, yes. If you wish to start, then you
well,
can
nobody
come
was sitting down, so I wasn't sure if you were. I have sat
Come
down.
on.
We may start the event of sitting down.
Let's-
You were
yeah,
the
let's
only one.
proceed.
Please come in
Yes.
and please come in and get comfortable then.
That is a giant
Really
fucking
size
mug.
chair.
I didn't even realize it. That is a giant
That's-
fucking mug.
That's humongous.
This small chair.
Yes, we can. We can admire the
we got?
decorum here soon. Let's
Alright.
attempt to keep this concise. I'd like to open very quickly with a note of
Stumbled upon
transparency.
something.
Right.
If there is a matter that involves the safety of the town or its people, especially in regards to a foreign incident or affairs matter, I am incredibly open and transparent about it. As of right now, most of the affairs that I have been dealing with that revolves anything that is overseas or out of Erin or Drakaya as a whole usually circles back to being more of a means to a whole to a matter that is going on domestically. So, with that being said, I have always and will always be open if someone is to come up and address me regarding an issue or a topic that they have that is not native to Aaron or Drakaya. So I want to make it, put that out there that, as I said early, I am here for the people of the town and for, to make sure that the town stays safe. So I just want to kind of just put that out here on the table now, that if someone has a problem and I get information, I don't keep it in my pocket away from them. I am as transparent as I can. And like in matters where we had the kill team that I needed to go deal with the threat nearby, I put a notice to the town. Now, of course, that was the domestic matter, but I just want to just put it out there that I don't keep things from the town, especially if it involves something sensitive to personal or kind of grander as a whole. So just want to put that out there.
Furthermore, on that point, most of the information that we both get, I always give to her. She most of the time has everything that she needs. The only time is if it is a personal matter that doesn't affect town at all.
Which we have had before.
Yeah.
But yes, so just I hope that helps going in, that we at least make it very clear that if there is a matter addressed and it could become a greater affair, I am in full communication, or we are in full communication with that person along the way. We just want to give them the respect that they deserve when it comes to trying to keep things more personal if required. So I hope that this helps a little bit.
Yeah, let's look at another angle
perspective
here.
as well.
I mean, yes, I understand the defensive concerns, but go ahead.
Well, I understand the concerns as far as having information accessible. There's also some information as well that can be at times vital in situations like that. In events like the Corsair attack, it's not wise to openly say information like that in the open when it could be easily leaked as far as that could jeopardize an operation, things like that. That is the one time, at least, I usually put my foot down when it comes that it could be something that could damage the town. But if it's harmful, or at least things that at least would be helpful to inform people, I have no objections. But that is my that is usually the one point I bring up when it comes to information being disseminated.
Right. Now let's look at another angle here, right? With the runes in the cave. We're stumped on those. We've been stumped on them for a while. And it came to our attention, just through total coincidence, so it seemed, that Sinead had a method of deciphering them, right? My problem here is that you're passing information to her. You're keeping your information internal. Where does it go from there? I know you say people can come to you and do that, but how would, unless, outside of fluke and coincidence, how would Sinead have been able to make it known that she had a talent for this?
So, to answer that question,
probably said more so than they are now.
To help expand a bit about the cave situation as well, it was that situation is exactly why I had offered to put forth that there is a task force organized, specifically orientated to handling that, so we could have that information pushed to the right people, which I'm not sure exactly how they handled it, but yes.
I was saying most of the ruins and stuff actually falls more underneath the Department of Occult and Developments, given its location and its magical nature type of thing. So anything regards to the ruins falls
really
to us.
I'm making.
So, well, I'm doing my best here. When I'm given stuff, I would look at the person and say there's a group or an organization that I try to push them to, and then others that are interested in this committee or this specific thing that's occurring with this topic of interest, they can go to them and have this group. Because I'll be honest with you, my knowledge for the ruins and what's going on within them is actually quite limited. Because I'm pushing it to a cult. Because that should be a cult's. So it's up to the job.
I'm not talking about
right.
the ruins here, though. I'm talking about the peculiar case of Sinead.
Yes.
And
there are situations
how
where there are situations in this town where we have problems, and because we are not as public about it, because we're worried about information or whatever, there are actual meaningful people in this town that can help that never learn the information, or they might have their own information that they can give. that just never ends up seeing the light of day. It's happened many, many
Then-
times, not just with Sunid.
Then the question becomes, what is the best way that we can put out a notice or put out information that is necessary to not put us out on the map? And specifically with the caves, we need to be a bit careful with what we put on the map because there's outside interest in the caves.
Yeah.
Which we're trying to minimize.
So then what would you think would be a good way to suggest it? One thing that I would say is I think we should start moving in a more public manner of going to people, not necessarily asking what they are best about, but if they have information that is just there, that we keep some sort of stock on it. It doesn't need to be everything, just a general idea. And if
I'd
somebody
honestly
comes
say
across
some form to be able to anonymously report information that they have learned or something along those lines, so that they may, and they can choose for it not to be anonymous, just
I was about to say optionally anonymous.
optionally anonymous in
I'd
case
say.
that there's a desire to talk. But also, there are just certain bits of information, like one of the things that is listed on what you put in here, Blake, is the updates on Chimera rehabilitation. That has been such a secretive piece of, whatever. It's been kept mostly secret from me, despite it being one of Otto's main projects.
Yeah.
I only learned recently of, some updates on that, and that was literally yesterday. Otto finally, relented and gave me updates on things. So I don't entirely trust a cult to be giving out the information about their stuff, which is fair in some regards. Some of the other work is dangerous, but there is information that is even people that are close to it never get because it's just a...
So
we need to be so secretive.
Very insular within the
I
council.
think I'm seeing your point as well, and I'd actually like to.
There's three different groups doing three different things with the cases and stuff, and they never talk to each other. It's not just
so
the
much
council.
just
well,
the caves.
well, to an okay,
There's
hold on
a bunch of
for a
things.
second. Look,
Continue.
to keep a long story extremely short as well, you see me running around. Everyone sees me running around. I'm doing everything I can to try to help facilitate and push things forward. There is something else I am trying to do though. Recently, and I haven't been able to get with everybody yet because I've been so busy, I am sitting down with every single person within the town that is an active member and gathering things about them from their own words. So if there is a topic or a skill or a trait or things they want me to look out for or keep them in mind for to push them in a direction, I am sitting down with them. I'm gathering as much information as they're willing to give me, connections, specialties, whatever, so that then if something were to pop up, I can point and say, this person can do this, or these people can do this. Now, I know that's still not necessarily public, and if we're looking for a more public forum to which you'd like people to address topics or trades or skills that they have, we could look into that. But as far as trying to get with every single person, I am doing my best. It's a bit of a slow process, and I've been whittling away, but I am working on something like that. So
That's way too much to put on you.
It's what I'm trying to
even
do.
Then, you're fallible, right? You're gonna miss things, and like you said in the meeting, you're leaving. You got the notice today.
For a little bit. For a little bit.
Yes.
I will be back, yes.
But people come and go from this town all the time, right?
Which is why I'm here.
To constantly be on the update of... Well, yeah, people are constantly coming and going. To be constantly updating yourself about information is a... I mean, again, with this, as simple as,
It's
yeah.
part of the role that I perform, and I'd rather people feel like they can come to me because I have been able, in many cases so far, to actually point the finger to people and say, you should go talk to this person, and they had no idea before. So
Yeah.
I am...
So what you're doing is excellent. Don't get me wrong. I think that's a fantastic thing that you're doing. But can't we give the townspeople some way to promote themselves, their own abilities, their own problems that they have, to say, hey, this is my issue, this is what I want looking into, does anybody have this kind of talent that they can bring forward, which is what I wanted to have today
I see.
downstairs, going to be about.
The thing with that
You
would
are
be
not a
is if it's a
magistrate.
public manner, and
I didn't say that out loud, but she's
correct me if I'm wrong on this, but
What's
if
she
it's a
thinking?
public manner that they are actively looking for people, can't they put it on the notice board?
The notice board isn't
we
exactly.
need to, that's not super public for us to be able to use. We need to,
Yeah,
you know,
it'd be
go
good
through a
to
whole
at least
process
make
of
more
putting things on the
transparent
notice board. Having a more, a notice board that is more accessible for people to
Streamlined,
post
yeah.
on would actually be very nice. A process to put things on notice board would be very nice because,
A
yeah,
classified board rather than a notice board type of thing. Something that people could say, hey, I had this issue, can anyone help me out? Maybe that's a solution.
I'm more just along the lines of like, for things to get on the notice board, it needs to be,
my scouting permit.
you know, it's a process of council. It's a process of going to, you know, the gods and making sure this all can happen. But for there to just be
looking
perhaps
into,
a
because
form
people
someone
shouldn't be
could
prying into other.
Well, I.
Which is good,
So
but
it is
it's still the veil
not-
since it's
Yes.
changed.
But it is
But-
at least able to confirm that it is not innate to the plants themselves, but more a byproduct of them. Making sure that she stays safe. So.
I don't understand the way to do it. So I wouldn't say so. For me.
They are using wings, not magic.
I was thinking of sticking
I'm
on a
saying
cape.
if you could fly it with, flight, because you have a big jump, but that's not
Would need
flight.
wings.
Could put it on a broom, but it'd be complicated.
Yes.
Right. Because how do you control it?
Alright. It's not too pressing, so I guess I can wait.
That's why I'm waiting. I was asked, hey, I need to speak with you after this being the meeting, and then they instead walked off.
Here's the jump. I don't know how this happened. The chimera that remain and the chimera that we've already fixed are being sent to the capital for further treatment.
What? What? Really? Oh
Yep.
shit, that's not good.
Nope.
thought there were no
Apparently
chimera.
Otto he wasn't as disconcerted as I was at hearing that. Maybe there's other information I did not know. I would have to ask him directly more of what that was about. But it's a situation of what I told him was this could be a good thing, but honestly, do we really think the capital will think that the cost benefit here is in the direction of the chimera, you know? They're going to see that this
We
cost
might be in here for a little while, so if you gotta go. Well,
Hey,
So,
sorry,
I
Damaris.
I
literally started
don't
talking to me the
know.
moment you said this. You joined the channel.
We need to
Um,
figure out what
and,
happened
hold
there.
on a second. Hi, I wanted to
I
make sure
don't know if
something
they
with the
were
Chimera
sent to the
situation, because I was
academy.
involved with
They-
that being finished, and I'm hearing completely different information from what I was GM'd. I want to
Yeah,
make sure that what I heard is right. Is that fine?
Who jammed it to you?
It was part of the forum. It was during the downtime, the week
I
downtime.
could expand slightly on that note.
It was,
From what
where's
I
the actual chat for it?
understand, they
The
all
Aurelium
are,
run with
like,
Fox.
They've all been
Fox
treated. The last of the
Yeah, I
Aurelium
thought
run
I thought we
and
either
Auto
cured
was
or
cleaned
killed
out,
all the
and
chimeras.
what-
All the ones who were
whoever
uncurable killed, and
existed
Hazuki
was there,
personally
like, the
executed them.
Aureliums
It was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
let me get
all
Foxy.
individuals that were there.
Because I will correct Ellen.
From
here,
what I
if
am
not.
aware of, yes. Now, I don't fully think I knew that they were going to the capital either, but from what I've heard, all the Aurelium's gone, but they all have been treated and are being sent on their way.
Total there, if the chimera are properly separated and the treatments have succeeded, and are going to the capital, then it is probably just rehabilitation and getting them back into some form of life.
Yeah,
That's
pardon my paranoid brain.
No, no,
the
trust
Academy
me,
would
upon
still
hearing
want
that, I was
that.
And if you want
immediately
to
like,
explain the question
oh
to Fox.
god!
Even with some
Elamir
cures, the
just
Academy
said
might
to the
still
council
be
that
curious.
They might still.
that
They'd
the
be very curious about the means
chimera
of which...
were basically
They'd be very
sent to the
curious
capital.
about the
And
fact that
the
they
ones
are
that weren't
chimera
cured
and
were sent to the
possibly
capital. I was under the impression that
and
either they
how
were
we
all
separated
cured,
them, which
16 of
is
them, or
both
they
of
were, or
those are
ones who were
very
incurable
dangerous
were
tactics.
put out of their misery, because I was the one who did that.
Yes, that is the case. They are.
I believe
You
the cult
you
of
tried to
Garrus
save the
wasn't
ones that you
quite
could. The others
extinguished as well. Does
are
anybody know
not
about,
sustainable
any
and
movements from them?
passed away due
We
to
put a
the
solid
And the ones that are
function
cured are
as far
going
as
through
I'm aware with the
rehabilitation to the
cult of
capital, or
Gallus,
is that?
because
is
I
that-
had
yeah,
actually
the
been
ones
seeking
that
to
are
track
going to the
them
cap, they're not just
from the
being
Vale,
sent
as I
and they're not
believe
being
they dispersed
detained.
into the
They are
mountain
being
range right there by
taken
the Jade
to the
Valley.
capital because there are
From what I've
resources
been led
there
to believe,
and
they got
housing
their
that those people
asses
can then
handed to
be
them by the
rehabilitated,
Veilguard
connected
to
with
a
their
point where
families,
recovery, at
and
least in any
slowly start
meaningful
that journey
capacity, would be,
towards being
I
okay.
say, almost
Okay,
impossible,
thank you.
according to
I just
what
wanted
was
This is
to-
information that
so while I
was
don't
handed
think
off
they're
after the
fully
medical
gone,
stuff
I think
that the
that
team
recovery
did
for them,
was handed
especially
to
what they
the
were able to
council
do before,
and
is
Valerian to
impossible.
handle because
So,
these are
To be...
Understood.
people with lives and right and autonomy, and they're not.
So I would just
under
know that they're being sent to the
Leefside's
capital after
we were
Weapon
tasked
Board
with
did it
clearing
all.
that
That they are being
Valerian
I think
and
that was
them
something
would
different. I think that
No,
was something
that's,
different.
no, that was different.
explain
That
this
was
is
there
what
was a
going to be
group of the
happening, so you
Crimson
can have that
Corsairs that
information.
were
I'm fully
was the
informed.
down
Corsairs,
there.
yes.
Yes,
the Corsairs
that
were
was
one of
the
the
Operation
Corsairs.
But it just comes down to
was
now
that-
that they are in their right mind again. Technically,
The
it's
cults
not like
were
they're under
pushed-
Leafside's jurisdiction after they're okay,
If
you
they
know.
were to, I
And they
don't
do
know.
need to have some proper rehabilitation
yeah,
that
proper system
Leafside's
behind
not gonna be
what they
able to
handle.
give.
Okay, thank you.
So this is just stuff that was off screen and out of characters done underway, because the last thing that we want is to waste people's RP time having to figure out, let's go find a
That we've
person,
gotten from
let's go talk with
the
that
AC
person,
and
let's
all
go
of
yada
that,
yada.
etc.,
You
etc.
know?
Makes sense.
And then there was, I think, one other branch.
I just want to, okay, because it seemed like all wrong
recall the
information
Veil
was getting
asking us
disseminated.
to
Because
do
it,
No, you're good.
It seemed
It's
like
always good to
Elmi
double
have said
check.
that individuals who were not here
some
yet were going to the
elves
capital
that
for
were
further
down
research
on
and
those
curing,
islands.
and I'm
I
like,
think I
that's
know vaguely what you're talking about.
No, what is
Yeah.
in the forum is
Okay.
how it
Yes.
is, and there
Okay,
is no.
understood.
That one I don't think has been.
That is what has
majorly
been told to us
addressed, nor has it come
by
up.
Valerian. Okay.
Majorly, we might
Thank
want
you.
to consult with the Veil again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can ask
remind
them
us.
again about this, because I don't think that
That'd be
was
all.
ever kind of public information. Ever.
Yeah, they I did speak to the Veil and made a agreement with them where we would be willing to assist them in any situations in exchange for them providing us information of movements or threats that could be coming
Yeah.
from the Veil or
I
south of the
mean,
Veil
I had
area.
him volunteer us to the war.
Yeah,
at one point.
well,
That was great.
Well, but to go on that part, when I spoke to the Veil or the members of the Veil, they didn't say there was anything, so there may be a case that they forgot too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we can give them a little reminder, over this
Yeah.
next
I was recalling something
ethereal week.
My apologies.
Oh, sorry.
But,
just letting you know we're going to be here for a little while,
I
so
would say
don't feel like I have to stay the whole time.
The Gallus cult. And speaking of the Veil, much of their number were wiped out when the Chimera were being chased out of the Veil, because they were operating somewhat in there. So that,
As
but
Amars
also,
said, has
yeah,
been.
they were wiped
yeah.
out quite a bit. But also, the mission that we went on, the Chimera mission, that we went on to retrieve Flora's brother, it did bear fruit, and honestly what that was destroying basically their base of operations and all the information that was in there.
Because one of the giant
one of
fucking
the-
spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Was
big
it?
one
I
that
don't
threw
know if
my
it was a
ass.
spirit. It was some weird shit. It felt icky. But
Yeah, I did feel icky.
it
The one that threw me.
collapsed the place. So people could parse through and get stuff out of there, but ultimately, a lot of what was there is gone now.
Right. So,
As well
Gallus
as
cult eliminated.
yes.
As far as we're aware, yeah, should
As
be.
far as we're aware.
Or at least shouldn't be a problem anytime in the near future.
They might have not been specifically eliminated, but they have been scattered enough that they really can't come back as what they were. Not
They can't
without
gather- they
having
can't
to
gather
redo
enough force.
everything.
Yeah, they can't gather
And
enough force
also
to be
the
an issue to
individual
us
that was
currently.
supposed to be the of their
penultimate.
they're the one ultimate of their god is gone now.
Yeah.
So there's kind of no point to it anymore either.
Right. That's good.
Next thing on the docket.
Bandits. Bandits. I know we
Point
beat the
of
shit out of them in their home, but
So
I haven't heard
that,
anything.
oh boy, that is a
Mountain
oof.
Boys.
general.
They scattered, but that was a whole tie-in to Bargus stuff too, which we can talk about in a minute.
So
We're being
How do we say this? Because we've been going fucking insane about this too.
Okay. Okay, so I think that the situation is we believe that it's part of a greater whole, yes, but we believe that there is more metrics developing. If we're worried about that specific band, I have theories, but unfortunately I don't have, okay, so this is part of the problem with some of these topics, especially that one. Things are in a position where they don't feel like they're nicely wrapped up, but I also don't want to go and try to force a point or a possibility forward because I don't want people to take it as gospel. So to keep a long story short, we do believe they fled. We do believe that they are part of a greater whole, which means that it's very likely that they could be operating within other assets inside of Aaron. And also recently, we have had another incident that we have recently had to address and deal with that may be in turn related to them as well, but two parts to a similar whole. Again, because we believe that there may be desertions that are starting to happen within the ranks of the guards, or excuse me, not the guards, the military.
The military.
But
Right, yeah.
but again, it's only been so far one incident, and we just finished getting that information like literally fucking yesterday. So
Right.
we're trying to trace these lines, but we don't have a solid endpoint. I believe we may be able to point them in at least 2 different directions, but as far as exacts for where or when they are, or their scale or size or who or what, we're still trying to gather as much as we can.
The
You
biggest
think they're
issue.
in cahoots with the Crimson Corsairs?
Yes.
There is a
or
connection.
in a way,
So, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So, I'm going back through my notes. Give me one moment. I think I
I
might
should
have
really start taking
fucking
more
left
in-depth
the-
notes.
I
I'm going
left
to
the
just
thread
start
instead of opening
writing.
it.
That's what I'm
everything
doing.
That happens at
That's what I've
every
been
single
doing.
fucking
I just lost a
time.
bunch of
I need to
information,
sit
and
down.
I'm gonna ask the DMs to give it back to me here in a minute. So I accidentally clicked leave thread instead of open. Not bad.
Nice.
But here, I have it written down somewhere else, right? Right. Okay. So of what I know of the Mountain Boys, there was specific connections to the Lectors, specifically Amelie Lecter, warning them not to ask for more supplies, etc., etc. There is a bunch of other little bits that I have immediately forgotten because I can't see them anymore and they're not in front of my brain. But one note that I did.
Rifles. I think that was something.
One
Yes,
thing
that was
that we
another thing
did,
Which was
I have.
connected to Amelia.
one thing that you all confirmed, we found a note that had the handwriting of Scorn, correct? On one of them, in their pockets.
Yes, that's correct.
The ones that came to town. So we have connections now, whether it's a triangle or sort of like a corner, we don't know. Whether the Mountain
big
Boys were
pie.
just working with, we don't know if the Mountain Boys were, hold on one moment. Oh, okay, never mind, I don't need to sneeze. Whether the Mountain Boys were the worst. Whether the Mountain Boys were working with the Lectors, the Crimson Corsairs, and and Scorn individually, we know that at least to be true, that they were working with all 3 in some capacity, but we don't know if it was each one individually or if it was all part of one whole and they're all working together.
Leads to the
We don't have
biggest
tangible
issue.
evidence that proves it.
Yeah, which is we could just sit here and go, well, it's this, and guess, but
So in
by
summary,
guessing, it could be harming us.
larger conspiracy being worked on by a bunch of people, I think is summary for that.
I'll tell you what.
And you
It's
can
not,
understand
they're
my...
not gone. They're being bolstered by military desertion, fed by
Could be
Scorn.
Could
be as far as military
Right.
desertion. It's very early now, but
we have no evidence to prove it directly, even though we have ideas that we're very convinced to it, but nothing conclusive.
We've got
Yes,
nothing certain here, but we have a lot of ideas.
And
Yes.
to help give you a little bit more, from what I've heard about the situation in Krakensbury right now, yes, the Crimson Corsairs are currently occupying it. It's one of those cases of if it smells like shit and it sounds like shit and it looks like shit,
Alexa, outer base station off.
probably shit. Just that, but with Bargist. So
Immediately
if the Mountain Boys got guns from the
I wonder if it's an
Corsairs, we have
oscillation issue
reason to
with the
believe
motor.
that the Corsairs are getting their
Knocked off,
supplies
Rat.
possibly
Knocked off
from
and causing
Bargist.
drifting over
But
time.
that's
Well,
again.
the Corsairs.
Alexa, outer base station on.
Yeah, they got guns from the Corsairs, but they also were told not to be careful about supplies from Amelie Lecter. Those
Yeah.
supplies included the guns. So Lecters and the Crimson Corsairs have a connection there, at least more explicitly. Whether it's just that the Lecters were hiring the Crimson Corsairs, or if there is
Alexa,
any sort
outer
of
base
work that-
station off.
From there,
I'm
we
guessing
have
keeping that
some
off for us
connections
a
to
second.
Scorn with the fact that his name was also mentioned, or like his fucking bad vibes are all over this, and we've also gotten little bits of evidence. But that's also like this one individual could have been a gang member or something in Bargist of whatever. I don't remember what the note said. I'd have to go back and check. This was a note from one individual, unless we have more.
But the situation with Krakensbury has developed a bit. But again, this is where it's one of those things where if I give too much out too quick, then it starts a bad cascading spiral. So to keep a long story short, that's where, as far as the Mountain Men and some of the other affiliates go, we've kind of hit the nail on the head. We don't fully know if it's one pie or if it's numerous pies at the moment, but we know that in some capacity they are all working together. To what extent or who is at the top, if there is someone at the top and they're not sorted or they are sorted, we don't fully know yet. We're
There
trying
might be
to
a slight
find
Venn
out.
diagram, or it might be just a whole pie. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know how close these circles are.
Difficulty is things that would be accepted by the barony.
And
Or the Drake itself.
And with,
I also have a
the
personal
Kraken's
note that ties Derek as well. That was found on the bandits that attacked the town.
Yes, that is what I'm referring to.
Yeah. And with the Krakensberry situation, to keep it to also be a little above the table on this, I have been in the works for surgical movements against the things that are happening in Krakensberry to help alleviate the situation that's going on there for the garrison and the people that are trying to help them. But it's one of those things where
we are still looking into that.
I have been on this for so fucking long. It's just, I don't want to send or organize things and send people in unprepared. And especially, I'm glad I've been waiting because I've learned about some of these, we'll call them smugglers, that are unaffiliated, that aren't directly gang related. They're just people down on their luck. So I don't want people going in expecting crack gang members or militants and they just bump into Podunk Tom, who's just hungry and wants to feed his family and got offered stupid money to facilitate goods into Krakensberry. But again, some of this information is coming by as fast as I can get it, but I am making plans. But I am just not at a position where I feel comfortable yet in pushing anything forth fully. But there is...
I mean, there isn't a reason to be rushing it at this point, aside from stopping the trade flow, but Amelia's people are out of there, so
yeah, no, it's not just hers, trust me. And that's part of the reason why I've been so fervently looking into this, is because we have people here that have people within the location, and I am trying desperately to get as much as I can as fast as I can from as many good people as I can. It's just a bit of a difficult process, and I'm hoping that with a few things. Go ahead.
Is the crown involved with this process?
They are, but unfortunately, the situation up there right now with the barony that is specifically over the one in Stonehall, they're in disarray because they have a religious figure, not a politician, running the show for the time being. So right now, it is a matter of a bunch of their subcommittees that are all trying to keep things afloat, while the poor dude at the top, who's filling in because the former one died, as far as I'm aware, is is not prepared for the role that it takes to be a baron. Now, with that being said, with not Baron Lecter, my god, Baron Lacronis' arrival here, I informed him of the situation and told him that I was seeking means for us to work in conjunction with the ones in Stonehall. So I have asked for Valerian and him to, as well as the magistrates, to pen letters to the offices that are there in Stonehall to help us with facilitating organization and moving forward to try to help them. So
this is a side note, but we should get a giant board and just start fucking putting up notes and just.
I have that. I've made that.
It's so
push pins in
red string.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if you were to look at all the information we have about this,
that's intentional.
You knocked them off the table. How dare you? But yes,
Organized chaos.
My bad.
Okay. I apologize. I know that kind of went down a bit of a tirade, but just so you know, stuff is in the works. But understandably as well, under an intelligence branch, we can't just spill our beans every time we get something. But I promise you, things are being looked into.
Right. Okay.
Which more or less supports what I said earlier when it comes to if I want to disseminate information that is accessible, that isn't immediately harmful, but there's also a degree of that needs to have some discretion.
We're just trying to get as much information as humanly possible on this, because it involves everything, not only the trade, not only Krakensberry, but Ardmore. There's so many different things this affects that we're trying to fit into a bigger whole.
And I don't want to keep on this topic for much longer, but just so you can be aware, if there is a person that has approached me and I am aware of that they have a personal connection or thing going on there, I am informing them and keeping them as appraised of the situation as I possibly can. so they are not left aware, especially if it pertains to their personal family members. I have asked for favors from some of these groups to try to get me as much information from behind the wire as they possibly can. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. But I hope that I know we kind of went from mountain men and got into this big web that we're dealing with, but I hope that this helps answer your question.
Hey. Were you put in charge of that before or after Gwyn left?
I think I kind of just took it upon myself because of my job. He never directly approached me about it, but I think maybe we had spoken a little bit. But
maybe.
Regardless,
the assault was his
it's a threat. It's a threat domestically. There is a foreign power occupying one of our towns that needs to get the boot, and Stonehall is not in a position where they're actively able to do that. So I took it upon myself as a matter of town security to make sure that we at least sought to extend a hand, especially for those that have personal connections to it. So that's the long and short of that, I guess. So probably before, because I've been looking into this for a while.
Right.
There we go then.
Unfortunate. Yeah. That all checks out there. I guess the next thing I got then was the Void Heralds.
Ooh, slow going. I can tell you what I have for it though.
I just found out about this.
Lady Nisha is the key, from what I read from a letter. Lady Nisha is currently the key to getting this situation, getting a lid put on. However, one of the reasons I've been a little quiet about it is because she's gone in Astana.
Yeah.
I do have connections there, and I have reached out to one of the nearest ports that is most likely to where she could have gone. But from what I've been told, without her, we are unable to put a lid on the situation.
That's unfortunate.
So, on hold until we find Lady Nisha's the summary of that, from what I'm hearing.
Until we can locate her.
We need her in order to move forward. That is straight from the heads of the Church of Nightfall. I apologize. That is the best that I got.
There we go.
So right now we are looking for her and where she could be. But
Has there been any? We got a bunch of new people in town. Have we informed any potential light users to be aware of things?
Everything that I'm aware of, at least, because this is a situation that I had no inkling about until relatively recently, being about a month or so ago.
Right.
From what I remember, unless there are new light users here, I think there's like a light spirit that should probably be let aware.
I told her.
Majority of light users know. They are aware and should be somewhat on edge, but not...
Likewise, dark users as well,
so
given the other warning.
The Gravekeeper should know more.
There's another warning?
I think it's less a warning. I think it's less a warning and more of a just be careful. If you are a dark user, they may attempt to recruit you.
Oh right, yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
We're on to the Void Heralds.
But that's like a not confirmed, but could be a possibility given that they are dark magic users. So it is possible for dark magic users to be accosted. So just be kept in mind.
Worst case comes to worst. I know we talked to Xanthar a while ago about this. I could potentially see about contacting him soon, since I have a direct line to him, and seeing if there's anything that we could get from it. But
getting an update about that would be beneficial, just on a if there are even any updates, because I don't think we've heard very much.
You could also talk to the Gravekeeper. I think she'll be around today, probably.
Okay.
But
Now, I'm assuming you guys know about the figures and the crystal with a hole in it, the soul shard missing.
New to me.
Right, yeah, she is. Okay, so when we went to Elk's Island, yeah, you got it.
Oh, you go ahead, but I'll pull up the information just to make sure we're not missing anything.
Genuinely, I need to start just fucking writing everything down, every single thing.
That's what I do.
Oh my god.
It's great, doing it right now.
I write down some things, like the good things that are like.
Understood.
I should remember this. But holy shit, there's so much more.
Okay,
In that case, we'll push this point, and then I'll stop, and I'll let you push and address it. And then I'm assuming you need to go.
Basically behind a bookshelf.
Or you'd like to go?
I mean, I think it was the academy
Okay.
clearing the place out. So then, oh no, it's some group of.
I'll push you forward next. Okay.
I don't think I heard the academy.
That.
I believe that it was part of one of the local Sunan inhabitants. That
Okay,
was,
hold on,
there.
let me
Right.
get my book. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So ignore that I'm not looking at my book at all when I read. So
It's like testing.
Yeah, it's crazy. We went there. It was Cyrilina Ministry and Merlin Navy. That were there. They were kind of confused how the fuck we got there, and they they brought us somewhere. They tried to get us to, like, okay, well, let's figure out how to get you off this island. We don't know how you got here, but okay. While they left us alone for a bit, we went in there to investigate. Bits here of this Madi de Roca, which I handed off to you, which I think led to the capital as well.
Yes, the academy has it.
The academy has his information, which is just fucking lovely.
Right.
It's a big pile of shit.
So specifically on this is tapped out as the Watcher.
Yep.
While we were
I'm
examining
reading it down
things,
too.
yeah. While we were examining things, Ayla found a small cloth bundle wrapped around a shard, pure black, darker than even the surrounding shadows. Resembled a void shard, but not quite like the ones that she'd seen before. It was almost almond-shaped, hollow center. As she passed the shards to us, she then looked at the cloth that it had been wrapped in, and it read, "Don't let them know you see them." She then saw something out of the corner of her eye. She did not see the figure arrive, but there was suddenly a tall, robed figure.
I haven't really said any much thing.
Lingering at the edge of the lamplight, slow-moving and unnatural, reminiscent of the Void Herald custodians she'd encountered before. But something a little bit more, she described as deliberate. She explicitly ignored it so that it wouldn't know that she knew it was there. None of the others of us saw it, but it started moving towards her, studied her. She tried to keep her eyes off of it and not notice it, and eventually it withdrew and vanished into darkness.
And the rest of us could not see it.
Yes, the rest of us could not see it. I think little later investigations, we got, yeah, so we got a lot of things from there. There's other things that I probably should hand off to you. I could probably hand this report
Please.
off to you entirely. But,
I'd be really grateful.
Let me again ignore that I'm not even looking at my book.
While you're checking your book really quickly,
yeah, let me read. Here.
When we're ready
Been
to
a
close
while.
from this topic, Hazuki had actually a clarifying point about the Chimera situation. So when we close out of this point,
Yes.
Hazuki actually just approached me and let me know.
Well,
there's
how about you go ahead and give the clarifying point while I
Okay.
read through this so that I can continue giving the update once I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about.
And thank you.
I
Appreciate it.
heard that there may be some confusion as to the state of the individuals going to the capital. They are all cured. They are only going to the
Okay.
capital for rehabilitation and to get necessary treatment and the resources that Leafside itself cannot provide. As far as they are all cured, the situation is handled. 16 of them have gone off. This is Wolfric-san and Valerian-san informed us at the end of that week. All of the rest, everyone else, did not make it through the treatment.
So Okay, so everyone that was cured has been cured and is being sent to the capital
Yes.
for.
No one is
get
going
their
to
lives
get
back in order.
researched or prodded. They are
Yes.
going for purely more further rehabilitation and to get rehoused and reconnected with their families.
Cool.
Thank you. Yes.
I will make my departure.
Thank you, Hazuki.
Did we ever
Apologize.
write down what the other cloth strip said? Because it
It
was
was,
the
um,
password to the grimoire that we found.
It's okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
right. Yeah, that one.
I don't want someone to see Hazuki going in there. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna poke Mars about that. But I am gonna have her go scout.
There's only so much you can do with a defensive structure, other than defenses.
If you are waiting for the council, it will still be quite some more time. There are a lot of matters they are talking about.
Oh boy.
Yes, very busy.
Do I need to be in there?
You could. It is concerning a lot of topics. I feel if it would be fitting of your station to be in there, yes.
If it's going to be a while, could perhaps remind Amaris that they needed to speak with me and I don't have much time I can remain around today? I was hoping it'd be
I will
brief
go
if
listen
they were
now.
going to do that.
I must
Thank
do
you.
my scouting.
If you come up with anything else, by all means.
Only 3 pieces needed for the mobility of the rudder. It needs to be changed and refitted.
Ah, my boobs are cold. Oh, I'm stretching. I never did my stretches today. I'll have Hazuki do that in a minute. How's the audio balance with the music, Jake, and everyone else who's watching?
Carpenter's
The one that Kurt
Yes, that currently just it just has one thing of
we were
carpentry
told
stuff.
to
Why is it
talk
not with the
to
other
ask you if you
crafting
would
stuff?
know
But even then,
anyone
like the
It used to be
Trying to-
forge.
Some of the fishermen.
They moved it out
the
of
hook
there
was
to
like
the
on that
crafting
dock,
guild.
right to the right of it, and the hook.
what is the bunny's name on the developmental
in the
team?
same.
Was the line still attached
Amelia?
to
Or no?
Elizabeth, the heart, or was
Yeah.
it
Elizabeth.
completely separated?
Yes.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Though, would you have an idea of
The line
taking
was still
all of that
attached.
stuff and building
Oh,
a
take a
structure
look around.
closer to the gate?
It should still be on the end of the dock.
Unless someone moved it. Oh no, it's still there. It's still there. I can see it.
Yeah.
Well, you would have access to the farm. That house is free for anyone who will farm, so. And if you work there long enough, you could probably make changes to it too.
Pain. I'm gonna read the letter.
Okay.
What's the seal on it? Just a generic seal? No, any house seal? Con seal?
Generic seal.
No seal? Okay. It's not that letter. I assume not. It's to the gravekeeper. Assistant gravekeeper.
It's a very plain seal. Cheap wax. And it just says to the assistant gravekeeper of Leafside. There are characters written at the bottom of your letter. I have held the page up to the window and traced them with my finger, and I still cannot read them. That's the first line, and the handwriting is stilted, not elegant. It goes on. They are beautiful, though. Someone taught you to write like that with care. And I want you to know that even though I cannot understand the shape of your name, I can see that you gave it to me. I will keep the letter. Please forgive the delay in my reply. Your letter traveled a long road before it found me, and would not have arrived at all were it not for a clerk named Edward Finch Hutton, whose persistence I apparently owe a great deal. I would like to tell you about Princess. She grew up on the Vanilla docks. Her mother repaired sails for a living. And Frances learned to sew before she learned to read. She could tie 11 different knots by the time she was 8. She told me this on our second evening together, while mending a tear in my coat. I had not asked her to mend. She just saw it and fixed it. That was Frances. She saw things that needed doing and did them quietly without being asked. And then she would look up and smile, as if she had gotten away with something wonderful. She sang when she cooked, badly. She burned bread more often than not, and considered this a point of pride. She kept a collection of sea glass in a jar by the window, sorted by color.
When the light came through in the mornings, the whole kitchen turned blue and green. She told me once that the sea makes glass by holding onto broken things long enough to wear the sharp edges away. You are the last person to have touched her. You went out over the water and you found her. And you carried her somewhere safe. And you wrote to me. And you kept her ring and her necklace. And you waited. You did all this for someone whose name you only knew from a scrap of paper. I think you deserve to know who she was. Not the name on the paper, but the person who left the glass in the window and sang off key and sewed up my coat without asking. I have read her last letter to me so many times now that the paper is going soft at the folds. She wrote that she missed me like the stars. She wrote that there was no more wine. She was worried about impressing the captain. She was thinking about coming home. She was always thinking about coming home. Here is what I ask of you. Bury her in Leefside. Do not send her back to the sea. Let her stay where she is, in the ground, in a place where someone thought she was worth looking for. Whatever prayers your town speaks, let them be spoken. I will learn their meaning later, or I will not. And either way, they will have been said over her, and that is enough. Her ring. I placed it in her palm the morning she sailed. She curled her fingers around it and said she would bring it back to me with interest. She did not bring it back. I do not want it returned. Let her keep it. Wherever her hands are now, let the ring stay with them. Her necklace was her mother's. It is the only thing I promised to keep safe. Send it to me when you can. I am no hurry. It has waited this long. If there was a journal, bury it with her. I will not open it. She wrote those words for the sea and the quiet hours, and they belong to her. And I will not take the last private thing she had. I have put coins in with this letter. I wish to request a marker, something small. I do not know what stone you have in Erin or what the carvers charge, so if the money falls short, write to me, and I will send what is owed. If there is too much, buy something that grows. Frances always said she wanted a garden when she came home. She will not come home now, but perhaps something can grow where she is. You wrote at the end of your letter that you were sorry. I have been sitting with that word for weeks. I have turned it over and over. I want you to hear me when I say this. You went out alone over cold water to search for people the sea had already claimed. Nobody sent you. Nobody paid you. You went because you could not bear to leave without trying, and you found her. You found her and you brought her somewhere warm and you treated her with kindness, and you wrote to a stranger to ask what she wanted done. You do not owe me sorrow. You owe me nothing. What you gave freely, and I received it, all of it. I will think of you when I look at the harbor. I do not know your name. I do not know your face. I only know that you search the water. I know that you write in beautiful characters I cannot read. And I know that Frances was found by someone who cared, and that she was not alone. Someone thought to bring her in from the cold. If you were ever in Vanel, come to 3 Rue de Vin. The door will be open. I will make tea. You can stay in the kitchen where Frances used to sit, with the sea glass in the window, and I will tell you about her. All of her. The parts a letter cannot hold. She would have liked you. She always liked the ones who searched. Signed Laura, 3 Rue de Vinelle.
I will. Everything's frustrating.
What the fuck?
Some of my own. I don't need to be on the council to do what I need. No, I don't need to be. I was fixing the California if it was required. And I'll continue to do so.
Okay.
The only thing I need is the plans approved, otherwise I continue about my business. People have pushed back against me putting anywhere the vault in there or anywhere in the already established in town and there's nowhere else to put it. So I will be fixed, put vacant until something else is made of it. And nobody wants me to put anything in that park area. So, we already built established building that lies with those vault.
Okay.
Like I said, what I said, the things have changed when I'm not paying attention, such as our ratchets being half missing during an apparent embargo just a long time ago. When the Crimson Core still sailing south. Wasn't aware of such things. So my frustration is just still gone. Lack of understanding. Things not being communicated. Need to continue to make some more supplies. Or any thoughts on starting the AC?
Could have.
Probably the best we can do right now until we get more time for hunting. The personal storage. Apparently. Trades at the town need to speak with some more. Find time to do so.
Putting so much on your shoulders, you can't be the only one handling it.
That's not politics, it's not my problem. Everything else I will handle until somebody else does it. Just like say it's something the town and handling up with money left behind. I can at least kill people. They're fairly so close. Farm will be maintained, claims and animals until Duncan and anybody else gets in shape to do so. Construction will continue until there are other people that wish to do it.
What did the marker? What did she want the marker to say?
The letter doesn't say.
She just.
It simply says. She wishes to request a marker, something small.
Fuck Ames.
It's implied that she wants something out of stone because she mentions curvers.
I'm aware. I'm just trying to think. I'm overwhelmed a little.
I need to make sure it's broken in and it will not fight with the other sheep and horses. There's no model, apparently. So nobody really paid attention to it. If it existed, and we have nobody to train it, that's also another problem. So I need to go check with that.
I'm gonna have to think about what the marker will say. I'm gonna want it on the map, too. I'm gonna talk to Azrael and we're actually gonna bury her.
I have to check. I need to make it large enough space for the multiple animals that are apparently coming in. But she's fine.
Well, hopefully.
And to continue to learn how to ranch and maintain these animals. No way we've been breeding them. Chickens or ducks at
Well,
least.
I mean, the chickens will do that on their own.
They haven't. The GMs won't do it. Unless it's player pushed. I know. I checked earlier.
Well, how convenient that there's an EAC ship in town that delivers things. It may be going to Vanille. I don't know yet, though.
Inside the envelope is some Londinian coins. It's a Londinian half crown and about 9 shillings.
So that's silver and 9 copper, roughly, if it's 1-to-1. Right?
Yep, roughly.
Edward Finchhatten.
Somewhere, probably somewhere out feeding that. Beautiful rivers around for me to follow around like a last pup. Lamenting.
I'm rereading parts of it now. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, Ames. I need a minute to recover.
Yeah,
I'm gonna also think about what to put on my grave. Holy fuck. That's just what Hazuki needed right now, I think.
Medics.
We need go to the medical building. I'll play around see if we can find more.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll go see what's happening.
I don't know what happened. I am assuming the court.
That was...
Not uncommon.
That was something.
Yeah.
I know where they are.
Maybe not part of the other offices? Yeah, it's raining now. Yeah,
No, no. She's not letting that get wet. That was weird. Rude. Vanilla. God, I love him. Hello, baby. Where's my... I want to make sure something. Princess.
Given that everyone's hiding away and it's raining, I could batter you here and no one would hear you.
Wow, you really... Man. Well, that's an opportunity wasted.
You're just frustrating.
I try to be.
Where... Do you mind if I ask
you don't
where
have
your
to
captain
try.
is?
She is knocked out because sleep.
Then,
Might not be awake until, like, tomorrow when we're leaving.
your delivery ship, yes,
Indeed.
is Vanel.
Did you get
on
your letter?
route? I just read it.
Okay.
The reply would be sent to Vanel along with the package. Is that perhaps where you are stopping next? Or along your route? I would pay for...
I believe we'd be passing through there.
We can...
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually. It's not like we're a courier service, but... Eventually.
It is... for the widow of one of your fellow sellers.
Ah.
We can
You can probably
raise them
drop
at-
off of it.
Yeah.
There was a seller named Francis who died in a Corsair attack a few weeks ago here. I wrote to their significant other and just received the reply via your ship. And I wish to send some of their personal effects back as requested.
The tower is moving.
The what?
Semaphore
The
Tower.
signal tower.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that's even better. Awesome.
I shall speak to your captain in the morning. Such an
If
arrangement.
we're not, like, leaving immediately, if you know what I mean. What is happening?
No, I believe we will remain in dock until the morning.
Yeah.
And depart at dawn. We can look at carrying these effects for you.
We can probably confirm with the captain overnight.
Understood. I will have payment ready, whatever it shall need to be.
Also, what is happening? There was one person that was scared, and everyone else is running around like crazy.
Semaphore Tower, I believe, has some sort of message. Currently, there is a portion of the council in session. As for the rest of the town, I am unsure. I have been scouting for the Leviathan most of the day.
Well, the Enthusiast followed us quite far in, so...
Hey.
We've gone too much farther.
Songbird.
What? Rug.
Rude.
Says you.
Oh, you fucking...
It is back.
Oh.
Whoa. Didn't we have a place? Didn't we have a destination?
Something about it, or just leave it be. I've heard
The idea
I
is
have been
just kinda leave it
scouting
be,
all
but-
day.
Why is everybody running to the docks again?
It's back.
Oh, I see. Well, the cannon's still over there. It's up to you.
It's my suggestion would be to leave it be, but that'll be It
may not be our choice.
If it decides to attack the ship, that's a separate issue.
Yes.
If anyone alerted the council, they've still been in session in the intelligence room.
Ava, I think, is vaguely aware, but...
Someone should go inform them that it is present in the harbor.
Yes, I will try to re-find her and...
Is the cannonade armed?
Great question.
If anything, it's probably better that none of us down on the dock, and hopefully it does not break anything else.
Yeah.
It focuses on the tower. Including the light.
Yeah.
You're going to see a ballista with a spike coming out and pierces the chest of the anesthesia. And an explosion goes off.
Oh, are we attacking it? Oh. Capo, I will try to guide a shot into its maw. My full power.
I'm just doing as the guard has said. I'm loading another one.
Okay, you need to take the shot. It's you. You get blown off by the wave of water coming up to it.
Where is it?
It's submerged. It is a... Did you attack it initially? Or did it attack you first? This is important.
I was doing what the captain said.
Understood.
The guard captain said.
What side?
I'm shooting it again! If God's here! God here.
This is just a normal ballista, but you do fire it, you just see it, and it hits the water right next to it.
It attacked the tower and the individuals inside.
Yeah, I saw.
In the harbor! Behind! Behind there. Behind there.
That's not going to help much.
This one's loaded, hadn't shot this one, moving it over! I can't shoot anyone nearby. You guys are out of the way! Is God still here?
Be careful.
No.
No, it moved.
As you leave shots, you see little marks left on the scales. So after it dives into the water, you see some of it wash off.
I've been trying to shoot into its mouth, Capo. That's primarily what I'm aiming
Yes.
when it opens its maw.
It is.
And this-
It is very difficult as it is moving, but yeah.
I have a spell that allows me to guide my shots. This is what that is. It lets me control as
Gotcha.
it flies. That's what I've been. That's what
I
this-
saw you actually doing that. That's what
See?
that was. Okay.
So when I do this is the normal spell. That's the powered up spell. And then if you look at the front, there's another spell circle in front of it. So it's 2 stacked spells.
Cool. I'm shooting it from here. That way.
Yep, when you're done reloading.
Where are
it's
the
up
rest of the
muzzle.
guard? Up here.
Preoccupied.
Hello, I am here.
With
Sir,
what?
I'm able to provide you assistance.
That one's ready.
I'm doing this because I have a gun that can go through armor.
Oh, wow. Guess I'm shooting with my left hand. Something happened to my right. Wrong.
Fucking. Oh, this thing's pissing me off.
So it went to the.
I'm high as shit,
Oh, okay,
Amaris.
this-
I
Why
want
are
you
you
to know
high as
that.
shit? Oh,
Oh,
then
my-
don't. Well,
Oh my-
I would have liked to know that before I gave you a gun.
No, don't worry. I know how to use it. Oh my
Get
god, you're so
closer, I
fucking cool,
fucking
Hazuki.
dare you.
Oh god. Oh, it has a mouth. I did not expect the mouth to be there. Oh, you know.
Behind.
North. Northeast. Or northwest.
Be careful.
You feel the tower basically rock a bit as the wave hits it.
Of course, it starts heavily raining. Lovely.
I'm on a son.
Drive-by, fuck. Whatever that means.
Do we have a pot of oil I can throw into its mouth? The oil will not be extinguished by the rain. It'll be
You might have
spread.
to grab something from the tavern. That would be the best place I would guess to grab it. But, ooh, I didn't like that at all.
A fucking cockroach is prettier than you fucking...
Tavern.
help but notice the chaos.
Otto, I need a bottle of oil to throw into its mouth and ignite it. It will not be extinguished by the fire if it is on oil.
You have a chemical fire.
What is this? I need to tell you.
It's basically what you need it to be. It's
Okay.
Do you have like anything that can patch her wound? You see that like on her shoulder, it's like
Head wall by the wall.
GM? Ames. Hi. Otto gave me a pot of oil for a chemical fire. I'm gonna try to throw it into its mouth and shoot it with my aiming spell and firebolt and ignite the inside. It's an oil fire, so it won't be extinguished by the rain. It'll be inside its mouth too. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Wait for it. Give me a shot into its mouth. I have a plan. Now. Eva-san.
Yes, Hazuki.
Nikia-san, I have a pot of oil from Otto. We throw it into its mouth and ignite it with fire magic. It will spread into its mouth and it's oil. It will not be extinguished by the rain.
Make it so. Let's see what we can do then.
I need to get a clear shot to toss into its mouth.
All right, we'll try to get you that window.
If we can distract it.
I'm gonna have Hazuki collapse exhausted after this.
Amaris. I need somebody take this key, go to the Avengers Guild Third floor, there should be some fire crystals inside a chest in there. I need them.
The non-existent.
North side! North side!
North side.
Throws a pot of oil into its mouth.
Trying to wedge the mouth open.
Go!
In there, Omura.
Light it! Light it out now!
I did! I lit it before it did this attack.
Heck, I even tried lighting it.
I think it's working. It's back to its...
Hazuki.
Yes.
As you fired that fire arrow, as it shot its water beam, your right wing was clipped. You are in severe pain trying to maintain flight.
It clipped me. It clipped my wing.
Pants your wings. Alright, let's
Yes,
Here.
I need a
Put
potion.
some salve on it. It'll help with the pain.
Hold on. I can heal.
Right wing.
There.
It has oil in its mouth.
I can get close, I can light it on fire, but that will sort of depend on me being able to touch it, so...
I can too, I have fire magic.
Okay.
What I did. Am I good? Am I good to fly?
You should be. Go.
Arigato.
Right.
Otto, I need another.
Another? What do I look like? I'm made of them?
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, we have a bunch of gunpowder and stuff right here if you want to borrow.
Oil
Get
will
another one.
Can you?
I can go get you a bomb.
That works, but it's trying to light it inside on fire.
I'll be right back.
Light it on fire. It goes into the water.
Yes, but
You
it's
said
oil.
fire's
It will
gonna
not be
work.
extinguished by water.
I guess
She
so,
has a
sure.
point.
It will go into its stomach and burn it from the inside.
Right, okay. Best of luck.
I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. When I'm flying, my GM menu gets offset and I can't click the right buttons. So I was trying to untalk.
Oh, it's up in the air again. It's about to fire.
Right in the jaw.
I think I hit it.
There was a spot that I tossed it in.
Is there a
It
DM
was right
nearby?
there.
Enemy aside healed my wing. West of the tower.
In the distance. What's it?
Aiming spell right into its mouth.
It's afraid of you. It feels the aura.
South by the graveyard! South by the graveyard!
You think you got aura? We have better.
Need oil. Is there more oil in the smithy? Nikio-san!
Dribble them onto the barrel.
Is there oil in
Otto
in
is
the smithy?
working. Otto is working on getting gunpowder or powder or something. I
It
don't
will
know.
wash away and get wet. Wet gunpowder does
He
not
has a
ignite.
plan for something runics. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but
Oil will work.
I don't know about any more oils.
Whoa, wait.
How'd I do that?
Shit.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna...
Drop down a Ted.
You are not putting another hole in our ship.
I would say everyone on the down will feel those pressures, those hit like knives. Cut your side.
Got it. Another shot.
With a crack, your wing no longer responds to you.
I got healed by Elmir.
Oh shit!
Is this a different one? Because I got killed by Elmir about like 10 minutes ago over there.
With a crack, your wing fails to respond.
I mean, you can try to do it. Fuck it.
I got time. Help me.
I heard that.
Okay.
Coming up.
Grab my leg.
I'm going to just pull you back so that you're not directly. in
I'm
the fire
I'm
system.
burning hot right now like this. Give me a second.
Yeah, he's. I'm okay. I'm more resistant to this. I'm a fire mage as well.
I think the
Okay,
dogs are starting
just a little. Get you here.
I went down.
Your wing broke.
Hey, right wing.
Okay. Alright.
The injury from earlier.
Y'all put something in its mouth, right?
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to turn my magic on, but I'm not using it to heal yet. I'm using it to save.
Thank you.
That is the wrong one.
Thanks.
Okay.
Didn't have any
Alright.
effect?
I'm going to reset it. This is going to hurt, obviously. Ready? Okay. Alright.
There you are.
Now I'm going to heal the break. Just sit still.
Good job.
It's going to take an extra moment.
She has like cuts all over her.
Okay. It should be serviceable, but please be careful.
I will.
It's still going to be sensitive.
You will feel a tap on your shoulder, and if you didn't already have a second wind, you're having one now. You feel like $1 million bucks for at least a couple
Well, I haven't
seconds.
slept in 2 days, so let's go. Take us off.
Yeah, I think
Over.
enough hurts you.
You know, I think do you think if I light myself on fire and run around, it'll distract it?
Sore, definitely sore.
Wrong way.
Nisha, is that you?
Yeah. Huh? Hello.
Still down there. Below us.
Don't know someone.
There it is. You got hurt. Because you're just such a great guy like that. Right?
I think so.
Please tell me there is a plan.
Get ready on reloading.
Okay.
My arm is.
I threw some oil into its mouth, but I broke my wing in the attempt to ignite it.
Oh, we got a fire crystal in there and detonated it as well.
Yep.
But
Go.
I believe it ignited the inside of it to make it quite resilient.
yeah, there is a plan, but I'm not sure you'll like to hear
How
it.
strong is your ice?
It amounts to continue to shoot the shit out of it.
Well,
Unfortunately,
man's
it's the
never
best we
failed
got.
before.
Well,
Bavarian, how strong is your ice?
What's the condition on the other cannon?
Me? Nani?
Strong?
What,
What do you mean? No,
Oh, Bavaria.
How strong is it? Can I break some of this off?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you
we're
can
also
probably
have to
break it
restock
off.
on
It's not
cannonballs
that
because
good.
I'm sure we're going through the top half pretty quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
I just need it as a shoulder rest. Want
I'm
something
sure
to
we
break
won't
before
have
my
much
cutting
left.
begins.
You know what? We'll see.
Actually, it's not that strong.
Don't waste ammunition unless you actually have to use it. Right now, we're currently in the middle of a siege.
This is not really a siege.
So if you're gonna shoot it, shoot at the creature.
The damage. Alright, I'll stay here. Lost eyes on it.
It went that way, way past. Bloody.
Okay.
Yeah, I presumed so. Okay, so she did it again after the break, and then Jade did whatever second win ability they have. I'll ping you from where I am right now and stop going further than that so we can deliberate this.
Jam presents.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were in my head. Hi. I was just DM'd by Neko that apparently when you get healed mid-combat, Wardens doesn't do instant heals, and Hazuki injured her wing. I got told I was healed by Elamir. So I went back flying, but the Neko DM'd I broke my wing, and then Neko DM'd me saying we don't do instant heals and that there should have been a ping. So I'm kind of confused as to where to go from here. So what I want to get resolved.
You can
the situation.
consider your wing being injured right now.
Okay, so I shouldn't be flying. Sorry, it's just people doing one thing, being told another.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to fly to get down here, because technically I wouldn't have been flying the past, 3 minutes or 5 minutes without this, so...
You can still glide and fly. It's just going to
Okay.
be painful and you need to get checked about medical.
Okay. And Jade's ability for a second wind, how does that work? Especially because I'm already really exhausted.
Let me check.
Yeah. I'm probably going to have her, damn near collapse the moment she lands right down here. Damn, I really wanted that oil plan to work. No one remembers I have an aiming spell. If you're talking about the beam that happened when I was throwing the oil thing in, yeah, I can see how that could be seen differently depending on latency and ping, because for me, I was above.
It's an adrenaline rush. It's not healing, though.
Okay.
It's like getting a shot of adrenaline.
Okay, so I'm awake for
Quick
probably
burst of extra energy.
I'm probably a good amount of energy for the next, like, 10 minutes, and then...
Then you'll crash.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
I've already been healed.
Hazuki,
Hey,
go see the medics.
I will. I know. That's where I'm going. That's...
People can send it over there as well.
Amada, this is it. She crashed into you a little. She crashed into you.
Oh, hi dear. Oh, let's stand you up.
I'm boiling hot right now. Don't.
Oh, ooh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Hi. Let's get you to some of the healers.
Hey.
I see.
My wing.
Oh, jeez. Broken, right?
Hi.
Okay, let's get you over here and get you sat down.
Okay. You just saw a whole,
So,
basically the blood just started
When's
coming
we
down.
need him?
He's on the car. He's by the cannonates on the wall behind him, turning out.
Okay, well, let's get you over there.
I don't think it's like entirely broken.
Oh, he is at the gates.
Doing
Gate.
Cool. Better than raccoon.
Lens. Broken wing.
Broken wing. Yep.
Let's, there's a bench.
I'm ready.
There's a bench somewhere.
I'm not running.
This way.
Oh yeah, this way.
So who shot at it first, or did it attack first?
It attacked the tower.
That's aggressive.
Don't care.
Come on.
Right lens.
Don't care that they were shooting it. Don't care.
Let's sit you down.
Just need to take care of this real quick.
Yep.
One moment.
Okay.
Which wing?
Anything else aside
Right
from the wing?
No, just wet.
Okay. Nope, that's I see. Do we have a moment to do the thing?
Just
With them?
feeling for where the actual
Yeah,
break is.
could be.
Aren't you?
Is it a break or a
God.
fracture?
No, just
A
bruised.
little bit.
Wait, what?
Oh God!
I'm not
oh,
bleeding
God.
out.
God's
say
got,
this is urgent?
God's got angry when injuries weren't being treated with them.
No, no,
So let's call God.
That's
Oh my God.
fine.
I have
Disintegrations
on me.
Look,
No, it's,
okay.
I already drank one. I don't know if I can drink more than one. It's like,
I'd like to try to help tend to some of the others here that might need it. Do you need me, or is this something that is the information you told me going to be?
This is more pressing for the evening, so we can always talk tomorrow.
I won't be here.
Oh, I see.
I got a letter from my mother.
patched
Super
up
long
then.
story short, I'm either going to be gone for 2 days or possibly up to a month or longer. So,
We'll just wait for
please
a
tell me
moment
it's
while we wait for
so,
GMs to show up.
yeah. Sorry.
We probably should have that discussion then, yes.
let's get it done. I can go to medical soon. It's not bad.
Okay, look, if you guys want to at least start, I need to go through and make sure that people are okay. I'll see
go
about
ahead.
catching up.
Treating a
you.
broken
You go
wing
do that,
right
you go
now,
to medical,
or
and come
having
back
a
to me
call
when
from
you-
God happen while we wait.
I can do it now. Get it done now.
Jet stream straight to my face. got a little bit by magic. I'm gonna bandage it later.
Guess who has a giant bomb?
Hello. Okay, I do need some
He's a bit
medical.
low on mana reserves.
Yeah, destroy buildings and shit.
His face is gone. It's just two burning coals for eyes.
I can drop it into its mouth. Should
Why
it
you do
appear
these
again.
things?
My
Guess who
wings
has a
broken.
giant bomb and
I
who's getting
overheard.
close to somebody who knows has fire magic?
She's going to. I'm gonna just
I
say
would
she has one of
love
her knives
to
on
throw
her.
that
She's
bomb
going to
in.
just out one of her.
Shake,
We
shake, shake,
are
shake, shake,
you
shake,
are
shake,
going
shake.
to
Yes,
be asking for
Jake's
a roll
did
for
something to
Hazuki's
me, and
wing
I feel jittery.
on whether it is a
Wing.
fracture or a break,
Extremely
a
so.
full-on break in the wing.
Okay.
The possibilities.
And you're
I'm
not
gonna do
concerned
some
with it?
proper storage
I know how to fix
things for this.
I would
bomb.
recommend better light before you do this.
It could
Oh, I
be
need
all the
somebody who
wealth
actually
in the
knows what they're
world.
doing.
I'm sure
Lens has the
I've
ability to
never worked with exoskeletons. I don't know how to.
It could be
You're fine. You're fine. You use the
nobody
fleshy
would
things.
think
It's
anything's in here, so we leave it.
I don't have it on model, but he's able to
Maybe
make
her
it
magic
as
might be able
a
to
sort
help.
of torch.
I don't know.
Okay, give me one
fine,
moment.
anyway.
They were mid-delivery and we got
Please, take your time.
sieged, and they're like, oh, fuck
Like
this.
I was mid-arrest and then got
I gotta
sieged.
check on other positions quick.
I'm sure they forget about it. Just don't mess.
Nah, maybe
I'm
Skylar,
gonna
she
speak
can
with
do
her
it again.
Or Elamir.
Yeah, you
Or Skylar. Yeah.
Is Ignis still hanging around? Why is he out?
I'm assuming Kai used too much mana and then he popped out and was like, I'm gonna kill the day.
So just pump him back in with some mana. then. What's it?
Fine.
What's his
You're in
affinity
charge.
again?
Can you like not use your mana?
It
for a
looks
while?
Fire and wind? Well, no, Ignis is fire, he's wind.
Back into
Lady-
place.
Lady Eva.
That's you're gonna
And
make
then
yourself sick.
with a
on
probably
this.
be a day or two of recovery time, it should be
because he has a bomb and he's gonna need
maybe a little,
Okay.
post recovery
and
stretching
dark.
and stuff like that to make sure everything's good. But
Alright.
it looks like it just needs to
Dark
be
dirt.
put back into place, set, and then
Ips.
just needs some rest.
No, fucking Ig.
Okay.
Fuck, what's her name again?
Were you about to call Ignis
Hazuki,
I almost called Ipsum Ignis and Ignis Ifrit.
this is going to hurt, but I'm going to count down on this. It's just a relocation.
Why are you
Yes,
out?
I have.
Where's
I have,
Kai?
Every time I went to open the door, I was like falling on my rear.
One,
shaking so
two,
much.
3.
Is he? Is his body okay?
Give it a couple days rest. Rest.
What do you
And
mean?
it'll heal.
That's like the whole thing.
Sorry for wings number 2. I'm gonna give you a hand as well, though.
Can I get a sample?
Yeah, my stomach got shot directly, so that shit hurty, but I'll be okay.
The bomb has been
Wings, I got a bunch
defused.
of holes in them. Oh, good. Wait.